What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Tyler Swear once again with another TextureMill tutorial, and today I'm going to be going through the whole setup guide of setting up TextureMill onto your system. So if you saw my other videos, I actually made about how to use the TextureMill, and in this case I'm going to just go to the very basics of it and show you how to set it up. Set up three things. I'm going to show you how to set it up with Maya, Blender, and Photoshop. So, get buckled down because this is going to be a very, very quick video, and I am not going to be going slow at any rate for this. So if there's anything that you missed, just simply rewind the video and just see what I'm trying to say. But with that said, I want to make this really quick because I don't want to go I'm on a kind of a tight schedule right now, but I wanted to get this video in as soon as possible. So with that said, I'm just gonna get going on this. This is my third time recording this video just because I ran into some technical issues, but yeah, I want to eliminate making any more files on my computer. So here we are. I'm gonna just start from scratch. I want to let you know that I'm going to be going for the lowest common denominator of people who are setting up this software. So I uninstalled the software that I previously had of the TextureMill. So like right there, you can see that it's nothing anymore. And I did that just so you guys can see that. And don't mind my desktop; it's in sore need of organizing right now. But I will get to that later. So I'm going to pull up the TextureMill. So if we go to the texturemill.com, you can see that here we are at the TextureMill. I don't know if some of you have set this up yet, but like I said, I'm going for the lowest common denominator for someone who hasn't had it set up at all. So as you can see, like I said, Maya and Blender are currently supported with the TextureMill. I don't know if 3ds Max or any other 3D software will be supported in the near future yet. It could possibly be, but I'm not sure exactly what the development side is looking on that. So before I install it, I just want to go over the pricing as well, because I've discussed a little bit of the pricing a little bit, but I wanted to go into show you just the site itself. So as you can see, for the basic membership, you get a free month, or I should say the basic membership involves free every month. So you get 30 textures per month for free. Now that is really, really cool if you're just if you're a student and you're just trying to learn texturing and everything along those lines, and actually trying to understand the pipeline of texturing. This is really cool for any student like myself. I'm actually currently a student using this software, and it's tremendously helped to just get really nice, quick, easy textures onto your models. For freelance, it's going to be $10 a month for 150 textures. So I don't know if you guys have actually looked at my other videos, but I would say that this is a really, really good deal, because it's 150 textures. There's a lot of textures to use, and a lot of them can be reused. So that's kind of the beauty of the TextureMill. And if you're a studio, it's going to be $25 a month for 375 textures. So once again, really cool thing, really cool stuff here. But I am going to get to the downloading, and before you download, you're going to have to sign up with a membership. It's just a basic membership if that's what you're going for. You'll need to sign in, and that way you have all your information when you actually get to the software itself. So I'm going to go to download now, and here you can see all this different information that you can put in. But in this case, I'm not going to go through any of that. As you can see, I've already used up 2 images because this is my second time recording this video. But that is the limit that they show you the limit of what you can, and then you upgrade, and it'll probably take you back to the pricing page. In this case, I am using a Windows machine, but it also is there for OS X and Linux. But I'm just going to get that. Wait for that to install, or I should say download, before the internet freaks out at me for saying the wrong term. All right. And once again, I will be showing you how to set this up through Photoshop. I want to make that pretty clear because I've heard there's been a lot of questions about, you know, how to set that up. All right, so we're at the setup wizard. I'll get rid of that page. All right, let's move forward. As you can see, in order to install the plugins for Maya and Blender, you're gonna have to do it here right at the setup wizard, which is nice because actually that way you don't have to link anything from Maya or Blender. It will just automatically be in their ecosystem, rather than having to, you know, manually install on the Maya and Blender side of things. So here, for Maya, it's pretty simple. I'm going to go over Blender in just a sec, but for Maya, it's very simple. If you have the icon for Maya anywhere on your desktop or anywhere, you know, accessible, it'll work just fine. Blender, on the other hand, is not as convenient. As you can see, I have Blender here, and we have a catastrophic failure. So I don't know why that is, and quite frankly, it's kind of boggled me that this even says internet shortcut, because it's not an internet shortcut. I can open Blender from here, and here we are in Blender. But with Blender, we're gonna have to go to the source file and make sure that it is running from there. So I have to dig out into my Steam account, because that's actually where I have Blender installed. If you don't know that, you can install Blender on Steam. All right, so I'm gonna look for Blender, and here we are. Here's the actual file, and then we got it set up properly. So here, that's pretty much it as far as setting it up through Maya and Blender. And just continue, accept the license. You can read through it if you like, and then we're gonna be ready to install. So let's commit. All right, cool. Now that it's installed, you can see that I believe, yep, it's gonna have to update. I think eventually, or it might not do that right away, but the icons are funny anyways on Windows. All right, so I'm going to finish this video up by showing you how to set up Photoshop. I'll sign into my account. All right, so to set things up through Photoshop, you'll just simply go to File and then Set Image Editor. Now I need to go once again dig out my my Photoshop file, but that's going to be very simple because I remember where that is. All right, where is the icon? Here we are. Here's the executable file, and then we just link it, and everything should be good to go. So just to prove that it works, I'll go to something a little bit just random, I guess. We have this concrete image, and like I've showed before, like you can adjust the brightness and everything within the parameters of the texture mill. But let's just say I'm just not satisfied with what I'm getting out of the options that are here, and I have Photoshop, and as we all know, Photoshop is kind of a dominant image editor at this point, so you know, why not use it? So if you want to, you just have this image, you just hit Edit Image, and then it will open up Photoshop just like that. And boom, there's your texture. That's pretty much it, guys. I really hope that kind of answers some questions for a lot of you, because I know that the videos that they have for setting it up are very, very quick, but I wanted to go a little bit longer, but I didn't want to go as long as 20 minutes like my other videos. So I hope this helped you, and I hope that you'd also check out the texture mill, because like I said, I've showed you the pricing of it, and I've showed you kind of the ins and outs of this software, of what is out there so far. That's pretty much it, though. Once again, if you want to see more videos like this, just hit the subscribe button, because I think I'm going to start doing more tutorials like this, is because it's becoming a little bit more of a normal thing. But once again, hope you enjoyed this video, and come back again. I'm running out of things to say. So anyways, bye now.